So yeah, there is a lesson and quiz. For now, we will focus on quiz. Okay. And we have to give the name of the quiz more than 3 characters. For example, exercise. And then we also need to choose the relevant subject. And keep in mind, actually based on the data, unfortunately, some teachers, they just guessing or not really serious to choose the relevant subject. Actually, it is a bit serious because it is really important to choose the relevant subject. So our algorithm will give best experience to the teachers, to the users. For example, this English. Okay, so all of you already know it. And oh yeah, one thing. Usually, I have the training topics. Is to reminds me what is the topic list for every session, because sometimes maybe I can remember all the topics, but yeah, to make sure I deliver all topics that I have the topics. And in case you want to customize the webinar, you also need to create the topic list. Yeah. So we never get lost. Yeah. We never get lost. And if we forget, we can have like kind of guidance. For example, the first one, I will introduce the question type first. Yeah, if you are veteran using quizzes, maybe some of you know that we merging the question type. Yeah, previously we have checkbox, but currently we don't have checkbox because we including the checkbox into multiple choice. It is because based on the experience, some teachers they use checkbox, but the answer is only one, and sometimes it makes the student confused because it is checkbox, but the answer is only one. But if the teachers want to create more than one answer, don't forget that they need to activate this one. So by activate this option, actually this question become checkbox. Uh, Multiple choice, I think it is really clear what is multiple choice is. And the order question, we can see it is reordering the question, for example, from the smallest to the largest or the highest, from the oldest to the recent one, kind of that. I think in reorder in English, it is a bit rare, but I think for English teachers, matching question is really relevant, like with the local language, matching the local language to English language, and then kind of that. And fill in the blank. Oh yeah, there is one thing unique about the fill in the blank. If we click fill in the blank, and then yeah, there is 3 options: is exactly, contents, and exact number. It is to anticipate the, for example, this one. Who is my name, for example? It could be Umar, could be Umar Abdul Aziz, could be Umar Abdul Aziz, or it could be Umar Aziz. Nah, because in fill in the blank, it is very sensitive with the letters. Yeah, if we choose is exactly, if the students answer and then they miss one letters, they will get it wrong. And for example, if the answer is only Umar Abdul Aziz and then they answer Umar A Aziz, it will get it wrong. So to make it flexible, we can change the contents. Yeah. For example, Umar. So if we just if the key answer is the answer is only Umar, and then they answer Umar Abdul Aziz, Umar Aziz, or anything, they will get it right. So contents, it is like more humble for the students. So, or maybe like in English, they have, for example, house, and then the students answer houses, for example, and or for example, or country, no, yeah, it changed. Yeah, for example, the key answer without S, but the answer plus S, they will get it right if we choose contents. And show your work with this option, the students, they will able to upload the image. Actually, it is really relevant for art teachers, yeah. So the students, they can uh, ask the students to upload their project, art project, or it is also usually relevant for math teachers. For example, they have question and then the students have to answer with the number. And then the teachers ask the students to upload their, I don't know in English, like their paperwork. Because in math, in mathematics, they have to, yeah, they have to work, like they cannot guessing, right? So they have to upload their paperwork as a proof that they really work on their the question. But keep in mind, so your work is for super users, and I think contents also for super users. Yeah. And then yeah, at answer explanation, it is a bit complex about answer explanation, yeah, because actually as basic users, you can create answer explanation, but if you add answer explanation, your content become super and limited to other basic users. Did you get my point? So it is like half super, it can be said. All basic teachers, they can create answer explanation, but again, if they add answer explanation, other basic teachers cannot access their features. That's about the answer explanation. On answer explanation, you can add anything, image, audio, video, or just text. Is there any one of you that usually add answer explanation on the quiz? Perhaps anyone? No? No, okay, no. Okay, that's fine. I also rarely use answer explanation. But we need to explain for the participant actually. And insert equation, this is one thing that math teacher is really love with this. So guys, the statistic can be said about 30 to 50% of our users in every country, they are English teachers. And then about 10 to 30% our teachers in every country are math teachers. So it can be said like this usually is really interesting for English and math teacher. It doesn't mean we said that two teachers it is not interesting, but the fact that our subject is uh, dominantly from that subject. So, and one of the reasons that math teachers really love is because we have the equation, the math calculator kind of that, not calculator. Yeah, the equation. And even some teachers, they said that it is better than Google Form. I'm not really sure it is right or not, but yeah, the point we have it, and it is really complete. As English teachers, or me as no math teachers, I don't know exactly how to use it, but you can show it like we have this one. If you met teachers, I think my teachers, they really know how to use it there because it is really similar. I think it has like a standard how to use it. But sometimes we can just try to uh, try like this one. Okay. Yeah, just try it is fine. Okay. And anyway, that's how to use equation and answer explanation. And then for add the image, currently we have more complex, not complex. We have some alternative, yeah, how to add the image. We have Google search image, but keep in mind on basic users, it has a limit, like only 10 in a day. But we need to demonstrate how to use it. For example, orange, and just put it. And we currently we can crop the image, yeah. So it's much better right now. And for the basic users, because they have limit, yeah, to add the image from Google, so they also can use the old method, yeah. If you veteran, copy link address, yeah, copy link address. For example, I hit image and paste the link, paste. Okay, and yeah, it's usually happen. Sometimes we cannot insert the image from Google because it means the, okay, I a bit forget copy link address or copy image address, yeah. Because, okay, copy image address. Okay, it's my bad. So use right click and copy image address, yeah, not copy link address. Hmm. Because currently I always use Google search image. But again, don't be super biased, yeah. As super biased, usually we will only suggest search image, search image. But because most of users, they are basic image, basic users, they also need to know how to use it as basic users. Okay. And then for the audio, we can record by ourselves or we can upload the recording, yeah. If we record ourselves, it is up to 3 minutes. If we upload the file, is there anyone of you know the limit for the MP3, the size? Genesis, the size limit. Is there anyone of you ever upload the MP3 and there is some uh, warning perhaps because it is too large? Okay, so the limit for the size is 5 MB. Yeah, it is enough, I think. Even in case your MP3 size is too big, we can compress it, right? We can use audio compression. Oops. It's really easy. And as English teachers, we can insert a conversation, storytelling, yeah. Even the recording is more than 3 minutes. So if your file, or even like you want to record or upload your voice, but it's more than 3 minutes, then the alternative is upload the MP3. You can record it by yourself. You can record it through your desktop or phone, and then you can get a really long recording there. And then for the video, it can be said currently it is only from YouTube or Google Drive. Yeah. So if the video is not on YouTube, especially it is the video that we create by ourselves, then the solution is we can import to Google Drive, and then copy paste the link, yeah, to this one. I don't know that whether I have the video drive or not. But okay, we have one. I haven't have tried this features for sure because I always use YouTube. Yeah, but let's see this. Okay. Ah, that's wrong, is it? Okay, and
Quiz
maybe it is
it,
because
member.
sometimes happen because
Quiz it.
the setting is not public yet. Okay, try one more time if it doesn't. Oh, oh, we need to log in first, yeah, from the account.
Butuh menguasai.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's work, yeah. What's the video about? Business. And then Google. That's not. And then it's on the features. Is there anyone of you ever tried to create a question from spreadsheet from the Excel? Anyone? No. It means all of you uh, internet connection is really good. But again, maybe the participant they are so very. Maybe I always suggest teachers to use spreadsheet, yeah, to create quiz, especially if their internet connection is not really good, because mm, when their internet connection is not really good, it means they have to write everything on the website, and then the loading it will be slow. But if we create on the Excel, we can write everything on the Excel and then upload it, and then it is done. So it's really easy. And if we write on the Excel, there is no loading because we don't need internet connection. So yeah, this is one of the question that I fear. However, it's very easy, yeah, to use spreadsheet, yeah, Excel template. Yeah. This is the question, and then this is the question type. This is the option 1, option 2, and then this is the correct option. And then this is the timer, yeah. How many times for this question?
Umar, your screen is frozen.
Oh, oh yeah. Sorry. Okay, thanks.
There you go.
Thanks, Rebecca. So yeah, this is okay. This is the Excel template looks like, yeah. This is the question type, the option 1, option 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's the correct answer. One of disadvantage when we create the question on the Excel is we cannot use teleport, yeah. We need to write everything on the Excel. But in case you already have the question on the PDF or Word, you can copy paste to the Excel. It is easier than you copy paste to the quiz to the quizzes.
Umar,
then,
does it only work? Does it
Yeah.
only work with Excel or with Google Spreadsheet as well?
On the Google Spreadsheet can, but you need
I have to download it. I have to download it as an Excel.
Yeah, you need to download it to the Excel and then copy paste to this one.
Okay.
Actually, as long as your column order is correct, yeah. For example, for the question type, maybe usually we will only use multiple choice, so we can copy paste like this. You don't need to worry. But you can just focus on the question text and then the option. And for the option, yeah, we can just type the option here on the spreadsheet perhaps, and then copy paste there. Even I also will need all of your help. Yeah. Currently, I work on the and then before that, the idea after because this is not really proper template, but I will show you later. So this is the template. So let's say we write the question on the Excel and then this is report. Okay, let me show you. If you see the icebreaker, the new icebreaker, so one of the project that I work right now is I want to localize, translate the question to the local language, and I use spreadsheet actually because on the spreadsheet I can translate. For example, okay, yeah, this is the example. So the question, the image, the options already display on the quiz editor. Okay, for example, this one. Another hack, another cheat, not the cheat. I can translate all the question on spreadsheet. For example, this is Indonesia, this Spanish, this Portuguese. We can use Google Translate on spreadsheet. Maybe some of you already know it, but I'll show you. Forget with the so it is translated. And for Spanish, the code is Spanish. What is the code for Spanish, Satya? Spanish. Espanol.
Yeah, it's correct. Yes for Spanish. Yeah.
Okay, it should be a yeah. I know in your case you don't need to create many multiple language quiz, yeah. But the idea of translating on the Google Sheet, it's something I think, yeah, maybe sometimes you will need it. So just, and it is how we work, yes, Satya, on the translation. We always are using Google Translation first and ask of yours human improvement. So anyway, that's how we work. Yeah, but that's the idea of create a quiz, yeah. And then another question type that maybe we miss is right or wrong. It is very simple, but because there is no option, the exact option on the question type. But of course, as you also see, quizzes test, yeah, not the test, quizzes game that we already play in early session. We can give the idea to the participant, like about the question, like right or wrong, true or false. For example, tomato is a right or wrong. Is it a fruit or a vegetable? I think different country has different policy. Yeah, tomato is a fruit or vegetable. They say tomato is fruit. Yeah, so it's right. And for the matching question reorder, I think it is really easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, one thing currently we can add caption, yeah, on the image. And it will be really useful actually for the low grade. I mean, not like how to say, like in elementary, like first grade, second grade. You can give the, oh yeah, this one. Oh no. Damn. How to give the, sorry, let's try again. I think we cannot give the caption on the matching, yeah. It is on the multiple. Yeah, this one. And even kindergarten, yeah. I don't know in Latin America, but in Southeast Asia, some teachers from kindergarten they also use quizzes. Choose. Yeah, for example. And oh yeah, how to add GIF, yeah. I really love GIF, yeah. And it's very simple, yeah. Just plus GIF. I think Alex, you also love GIF, right? I think. And this is how we add GIF. Okay, Alex, I will repeat, yeah. But yeah, this is how we add GIF, yeah, on the Google search image. If you have the GIF already, it is very easy. You can just upload it. But sometimes our image stock is not really many. So, for example, birds. Or we want to learn about animal, maybe like Rebecca, yeah, because she teaches elementary students. Camel. Give. Just add give, yeah, for every question. Or argue. If I'm elementary teachers, I will add every gift for every quiz because it's really funny, I think, for the students. Okay, how to add the caption? This one, yeah, Alex. There is like a comment here. Card. And then, for example, what else? And for example, there's no gift. Oh, yeah, it looks like difference, right? Rather than usually I really try to give any image or media, yeah, to the question to make it more interesting, yeah. Because if the question is only text, oh come on, like, we can do better. And duplicate the question, choose this option, delete, choose this option, and then reordering question. Currently, it's really easy. You can drag, yeah, just drag the question like this. That's it. And then currently also we can change the point, yeah. The maximum point is 20 and the minimum it could be 0 or ungraded. And then we also can customize the timer. And then we can add text, yeah, the topic, yeah, as I show you yesterday, how I can show the difference between this question. It is the global topic. This is from the US movie, kind of that. For example, this one, add text, and then okay, actually we can just type, yeah. Uh, yeah, that's it. Even the text is only for super, yeah, but it's again it's really useful actually to analyze the yeah the topic, yeah, because teachers in Southeast Asia, the government asked to analyze. They asked the teacher to analyze that which topic, the mastery for every topic, yeah, not the whole question. And then what else? Audio response, video response, it is for super users, but we can also show to the participants, and then we can choose, yeah, like how long students they can give their response, even it is audio or video. It is really easy to use these features, but sometimes as a trainers we need to give them idea, like what is the interesting question for this topic, yeah, to use these features even if they use super users. For example, when I on the super channel gathering, I ask them to sing, yeah, or I ask them to read poetry, kind of that. So make it interesting. And even draw question, because draw question, it could be many, they can draw anything, but the thing is how to make it interesting, yeah. It could be like spot the difference or write a beautiful butterfly, for example, yeah. Draw beautiful. And don't give them blank, yeah. If they blank, they will like a bit confused. Right. So now you can use, for example, this one. So actually it's really depend on how old the participant, yeah. But okay, the first one. Okay, we can use it. This one. Of the copyright. And yeah, and we can try, for example, draw the.
Hey Umar, Alexandra had it out over here. She has asked if you can re-show the the captions part wherein you can add captions to the images.
I think Alex already. Should I explain again? Because I think I already.
No, you showed again. Yeah, thanks.
I already explained twice. So anyway, so yeah, this is how to coloring the image. This simple. Anyway, it is easier to use mobile phone, yeah, to draw, yeah, rather than using mouse like this. And then what else? Oh yeah, maybe some participant will ask about this, yeah. Remember, this is not a question actually. This is a button that will transfer you to the lessons, yeah. So it will convert our quiz to lessons. Actually, we will not lose the quiz, but it will duplicate actually. They will duplicate our quiz to the lesson. Yeah, this one will export this quiz to a new lesson. So I think this is how our engineers try to like bringing us to try the lessons anyway. And we also have survey polling, and on the polling, the participant they can choose more than one answer. But the polling is ungraded, keep in mind. and then pick the quiz image. For example, bird. It's always beautiful with GIF. I'm really crazy with the GIF. And then beside that, yeah, select grades. And then the content visibility, it could be public or private. The things, if we will use the content for fun, just for fun, we can use public. So the content, it could be accessible for anyone. So it will be very, very useful. And then for the private, if we use it for a bit serious as exam, we can use private. Or maybe we just don't want anyone touch our content. Yeah, that's totally fine. It is yours. And then, yeah, the most important features on Quizzes editor, the teleport, yeah, the one and only. And yeah, I think all of you already know how to use teleport, yeah. Because I use school and district, so there is community, district, and library, yeah. And we also can, if you wanna teleport from lesson, we can choose this one. If you wanna use the filter, we can choose the filters, for example. So yeah, and for the teleport, maybe some of you, I think all of you already know, but we can add one by one, or we can add in a bulk, yeah, in bulk, yeah. Like I want to create or import 17 questions from this one, and then done. We have everything. But yeah, for bulk teleport, actually it is better to read the question first, yeah. Don't just directly import the question, because we don't know the quality of the content from other users. That's one thing. And then the second thing, again, teleport is really, really important. And usually I show them like on quizzes, even you want to create the quiz from scratch, but you can create like 30, 50 questions in a minute. Yeah. Not in really 1 minute, but like 5 minutes. It's really easy to create many questions of quizzes. And then save. Oh yeah, I think the cover, because I crop it, it's become big. Only insert. And then save. Okay, and then done. Yeah, it's moving. Oh yeah, I will tell you one mistake that usually the beginner users experience. Yeah. Usually, wait a minute, it's slow. Okay, usually, maybe oh yeah, a couple months ago or like last year, I would forget. The save button is published, yeah. So sometimes teachers, when they think the quiz is not perfect yet, usually they just use back, yeah, not the save. So that's why currently we use save. But if you find your participants or your friends, for example, wait a minute, or not this one. For example, this one, yeah, I will create from scratch. Okay. And then and then they just click it. Oh, currently it is saved, yeah. On the alt, there is an option like finish editing. I don't know that we just. Oh no, that's this one. So it's still on a draft, and some participants they don't know like how to play the game. I know it's really easy to find out like they need to finish editing, but again, the users they are so various, yeah, and it is not only one teachers that ask me like why they cannot play their quiz, because the case that they didn't just save, they just back, and then yeah they need to finish the editing. Actually, it's just need to finish editing and then click save. Yeah, that's one. And then beside that, last thing, and this is very last thing for today. So not really many topic. Okay, film editing. It is not mandatory, but it's so much better if we preview the quiz, yeah. Because I don't know, maybe some of you always work perfectly, yeah. But for me, sometimes I make mistake. Sometimes I type incorrectly, kind of that. Sometimes I put the wrong answer. So yeah, just preview and then okay, why it is okay, I saw that one. So it is good to use the preview. Or if you really need to try the more real experience, you can just use the preview for this from this spot. So rather than just scrolling, sometimes scrolling is not really effective for me. Yeah, sometimes I really need the preview to feel the student's experience. Anyway, and yeah, that's every features I think. Actually, I have some method to import from Google Form or Microsoft Word, but it is a bit complex. Not really important. So yeah, I think that's the topic that I explained is enough. If you want to share the the content, you can use it. But your account haven't become school and district yet, yeah. So you're unable to edit, invite someone to edit it. Yeah, I have the Instagram. I will share later. Yeah, any question, guys? I have done with the topics today, and I don't have any games for today. But if some of you have some games like we can play together, or actually, I also want to ask about the dates. Currently, we already send the emails announcement about the super talent program in Latin America. And in Brazil, we have about 200 teachers that fill the form. And then outside Brazil, we have about 800 teachers who fill the form. And then they will become the participant. But keep in mind that usually the cutoff is about, I don't know, like in Southeast Asia, the cutoff from the teachers who register and then come to webinar, it is sometimes from 30% to 70%. Yeah. So for example, we have 1,000 teachers fill the form sometimes who join the webinars only 300 sometimes, 700 sometimes, we don't know. I don't know in Latin America. But one thing that we need to discuss is about the training date, yeah. Because we haven't discussed, like, do you think, firstly in Brazil, when do you think the best training date for Brazil? Which date and how many sessions that better for in Brazil. Alex, Rebecca, any?
That's hard to say. I would have to say at night, because during the day teachers are working, so it would be difficult to get. Or we could offer sessions in the morning and in the afternoon. I don't know. Maybe that could work, or at night, like from 7 to 9.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
In which that,
I don't know if Alex agrees with me.
But on your opinion, Rebecca, in which that do you think we can start? Do you think like late August, like last week August, like 29, or almost we can like 31 August or 1 September? And how many sessions? We will have 4 sessions for you, but I don't know, like, do you think conducting 4 sessions maybe is too long? We can just have 2 sessions or even 1 session or 3 sessions. Or if you think 4 sessions also will be useful for them, that's fine. Because I think one thing that I really learned, it's very contextualized in every country. I have 4 or 5 sessions in Southeast Asia because that usually we have. So
How many hours are the sessions?
in Southeast Asia, we have 10 hours, like 10 hours, and we split it into 5. But for the super trainers, but super trainers, they conduct the trainings, disseminating the training, usually 2 sessions, and each session about 2 hours. So the total for the dissemination is 4 hours. For the all teachers, public teachers. But for the super trainers, they have 10 hours. But I think 10 hours is too long for Latin America. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that teachers here would, in relation to logistic of time, they would be available. It would be harder to get many teachers like to adhere to the 10 hours training,
Because in Southeast Asia, sorry to interrupt. Because in Southeast Asia, they need the certificate with hours information on the certificate, so they will keep joining even it's long. But because in Brazil, like they don't really need the certificate, so that's how.
I don't know, Rebecca, do you teach at public schools or do you teach privately too?
Private schools.
But like, would they recognize the certification as a PD session?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they would.
Because
I think 6 hours would be good, like 3 sessions of 2 hours. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, because like for the basic training, you recommended, was it 5 hours? Is that, Omar?
For the
basic training.
For the, what do you mean with basic training? For the
so get the teachers that are not who are not familiar with quizzes, get them to be familiar with.
2 hours is a bare minimum is 2 hours, but it is only how to host quiz, not to create quiz and lessons. But I think like it can be said like I agree with Rebecca 6 hours because it is for super trainers, and we expect like as super trainers because you are super.
That they already know, yeah.
They already. But we can cover lots of features like. I mean, we give you 8 hours, and then we can give 6 hours for the super trainers. And for the super trainers, when they disseminate quizzes, they can just do 2 hours. That's fine for the all basic features. But for the super trainers, because we want to give more knowledge. I have one question. Because we already did 2 sessions, do you learn like lots of new from my session, or like I know everything. I don't know. What is it is fine. It's fine. It is. Do you learn something new, Rebecca? For
Yeah, definitely. I've used it for a couple of years, but your guys are always putting new features. So I haven't kept up to date with them. So I learned a lot of new things already so far. In the second 2 sessions, I've learned new things like incorporating from spreadsheets.
even like Alex also just curious about the how to add captions. Like, I mean, my experience when I conduct training in Southeast Asia, there is one teacher that he give a comment. Umar, can you a bit fast because we already know quizzes. Okay. I will bit fast, but I give them like lots of new features information, and then they just realize, because in the first place they think they already know everything about quizzes, but in fact that when we have discussion, they learn a lot. So I think let's say 6 hours, but make it flexible. I mean, we can decide like first session we will discuss about main features, the second session about quiz, the third session about lessons. But make it flexible. I mean, we will give some space for discussion Q&A. But if there is no many discussion or Q&A, we can end up the session earlier, like today, right? It should be 2 hours, but 1 hour it can be said that enough. So we have another discussion. So
Yeah, I think like Rebecca said, I think 2 hours it's a good time because it's like doable, you know, it doesn't take too much time. So if people have other commitments, you know, it's not too short, but it's not too long. And like you said, we can finish earlier if we cover the content for that day's training. So that would be good. And I think maybe offering kind of different sessions, maybe in the morning, or for example, for me, the afternoon and evening would be difficult to organize my logistic, but the morning is easier. So I don't know what's your schedule like, Rebecca, but if you're free in the evening, like I could run the morning sessions, and you could run the afternoon or evening sessions. I don't know, Andrea, her schedule, but we could organize that. And like if we have access to the same quiz, we can prepare our training session together and run kind of the same template, but then at different times. I don't know, that's just a thinking out loud kind of idea.
Okay. And when the date that you think it is good for the trainings, like when the start date, like, yeah.
I think middle of the week is better. Not Mondays
like Tuesday,
or Fridays.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, yeah?
Yeah.
And do the three days in a row type of thing.
Do you think 30 August or 6 August? Which one is better?
The 7th is a holiday, yeah.
Yeah.
So 30 August, yeah.
30 August. Okay, 30 August. So we will have the training from 30 August until 1st September, yeah, in Brazil. Is it? Yeah, I think that's the idea, yeah. Because we need to announce to the participant, yeah, because we have many teachers already filled and some of them ask about the dates. Anyway, okay, thanks Alex and Rebecca. Genesis and Jose, do you have any idea? Do you think 6 hours split into 3 sessions, it is relevant in Ecuador, for example, Genesis?
I think if we could give like different certification, like for basic training, you have to complete 3 hours. For intermediate training, you have to complete 5 hours. And for advanced, the whole 10 hours, it will be better because you can start the webinar and then you can complete all the topics, but people choose whatever they want, only the basic or the intermediate or the advanced.
Can you send me on WhatsApp or email like one of certificate that you have? Do you have the scan or electronic certificate? I just want to see like how the certificate looks like in Ecuador.
That's okay.
Yeah. And sorry. Do you think when the date start is good for Latin America outside Brazil? Do you think that 30 August also good, or we can start 6 September, or which one?
Here in Ecuador, we start classes on September, so it will be better to like in the middle of September because the first weeks are chaotic in here. So because it's the start of the new year, so it's going to be like middle of September. The best dates to start the training.
On the second week of September, yeah, like
just like second week.
And Jose, where are you come from, Jose? I forget, sorry. Jose, are you there? Oh, you're from Mexico. Do you think 6 hours training split into 3 sessions? It is too long, too short, or any idea? And do you think start in the middle of September, it is good timing, or do you think it should be sooner or later than that? Let's say I want to conduct training. We will conduct training in September from, let's say, 15 to 17 September. Do you think that week will work well in Mexico, or any idea? Okay. When does upcoming school year start in Mexico, Jose? Okay. When the schools start for the new school years in Mexico, like next week. Okay. Let me ask other trainers also, because we have 4 or 6 instructors from Latin America, and even I'm thinking about splitting the class, even because maybe we will have maximum 1,000 teachers who fill the form, and because I don't really like big classes, because if it is too big, the interaction will be very minimum. Maybe we can split into 2 classes for outside Brazil, but yeah, let me consider with Satya. And yeah, that's everything I have. Or maybe some of you want to search. Let's play. I think we have. Do we have icebreakers? Can we just play one icebreaker before we? But I don't have. I haven't translate my icebreaker. Is there one of you have icebreaker, please? Rebecca, do you have icebreaker?
I don't know. Most of mine are content. Icebreaker. I don't know if I have one. Let me see.
Or Alex, so you can win if the icebreaker
I
from
don't
you.
have games either. Mine is just content too. Sorry. I usually use the quizzes because you make it available. Some games they're like warmers, and I usually use those when I want to play a game.
Okay, let's play this one. Okay, yeah, icebreaker. Okay. I never played this one, so that's the question one. Oh, it's go hard. Let's just play about food. Is there one of you like consider that really food enthusiast, like try every food from every country? No.
I love trying food from different countries.
Okay, what is your most favorite food, Rebecca?
I love Japanese food, sushi. Yeah, it's too bad it's very expensive here in Brazil.
Oh yeah.
But
Is it because the fish is expensive or because the
no, it's really expensive. It's really more expensive than other foods. Yeah.
but the fish itself is also expensive or not really? The fish, only fish. not the-
It is expensive too because we don't have like salmon from Brazil, so we import it.
How about you, Genesis? I think you also food enthusiast. I think you moving your head.
I love Korean food,
Kimchi.
especially kimchi. Yes, kimchi. I love kimchi and
there-
yap jam jam.
Is there any Korean cafe or restaurant nearby your house or?
Yes, yes. I think it's like 15 minutes. So it's easy for me to go there, and the prices are
Fair.
cheap. I think they are cheap because of the amount of food they give you.
It's been Alex. It is hard for you to win this game because yeah, because
Like
it's about, yeah.
I'm a little fussy in trying new foods, I must say, you know. But when I lived in Ireland, the like Thai food there and Indian food, they were quite common, and I just loved it. Like at least the Thai food and the Indian food we got in Ireland was superb, and that's one thing I miss in Brazil, you know, because we don't really have Thai and Indian restaurants here. And when you get them, they're really kind of fancy, expensive restaurants. So, you know, this is one of the things I miss from Ireland, eating at Thai and Indian restaurants.
When I visit Queen's office, yeah. Actually, you can visit. I love Indian food like biryani, but not
biryanis.
yeah, but not all Indian food I like it. And
No, like they're
because
too hot. Some of them are very hot, yeah, very spicy.
Yeah, and before I back to Indonesia, Raj, other quizzes folks give me pan. Pan is like I don't know what is it, but it is unique. It is like leaves, and in the leaf they put lots of ingredients like spicy, sweet, anything on it, and I have to eat it. And this is how it looks like. It is sweet but spicy, but also, I don't know how to say.
It looks like you didn't like it very much, you know?
Okay, that's the beginning. Okay, okay. I also will play because I haven't played the quiz, yeah. But I think I will lose it because I'm not really food enthusiast. I guess. Even like I'm intermittent fasting, yeah. So I just eat 2 times in a day. So I didn't eat a lot. Okay, let's play together. I will stop my screen, yeah. So you will not see my answer. Oh, there is record, yeah. T Scotland, Scotlandia. Not Turkey. Oh, I'm wrong. Wow, here it is. Along with bread, it's really hard actually. Essential ingredient of occupancy in the final essential ingredient. Oh, because. Oh my god. It is hard, yeah. Wow, Alex leading. Oh, I think some question is ungraded, yeah. So it is not really competitive quiz.
What's one vegetable you cannot stand eating?
I'm the first right now. Which country is this from? Oh, I'm going to try. It's the day. Okay, I'm second place. But I just realized again, yeah, the quiz is not really competitive, yeah, because like from 10, like 3 or 4 questions, it is ungraded, yeah. So it doesn't matter what is the answer, they will make it correct. I think Rebecca or Genesis will win the game, yeah, because they just get it wrong one question.
There is a vegetable in Brazil that I don't like, but I don't know the name of it in English. Do you know how to say giló in English, Rebecca?
No.
I think it's flora, or I've seen it before, but I really don't remember. I'd see it.
What is the taste of that? It's like bitter or bitter?
Very bitter.
It's kind of that's the one that's kind of, there is kind of slime. It comes some sort of liquid that's quite slimy out of it, isn't it?
Can you type it the Brazil version? That's fine. I mean the local language. That's fine. I'm just curious one.
Scarlet eggplant.
Oh,
Scarlet eggplant.
Yeah. I would have never guessed it.
do you like it?
Oh, neither
Rebecca?
would I.
No, I don't.
Ah,
I've eaten it in some places where they fry it.
but it is. We have similar in Indonesia, but it's not bitter. It is like more natural. But
No, ours is very bitter.
We have there is giló, and what's the other one?
Quiabo.
Quiabo, yes. Quiabo is the other one I don't like.
Quiabo is very slimy, yeah.
This is the one that's very slimy, yeah? Yeah, I was thinking this one here. Quiabo.
Okra. Okra.
Okra, eh?
That's what I have in Indonesia, but it is not bitter. That is very.
It looks like a little watermelon.
Yeah, but it is very small. It's very small. Yeah. Okay, so I think Rebecca, you want to finish the game or?
I finished, yeah?
No. Okay, Alex. Sorry. I one more question, yeah, Alex. Yeah.
Oh, Vegemite.
And Rebecca and Genesis, both of you only get it wrong 2 questions, yeah, but Rebecca has more. Okay, congratulations, Rebecca. I hope you will win tomorrow, Alexia. What is the topic that you like? I will create the quiz based on your favorite topic, like traveling.
Which topic I like?
Yeah, that maybe.
I like talking about music, but our cultural fun facts I like too, you know. But I'm not good at it, but I just like talking about it.
Oh, but interesting. I will create one music tomorrow for our speaker.
Like, for example, I've just learned it from Jose and Genesis that in Mexico and Ecuador, the school year runs from September to June or July. That for me was a shock because I thought every single country in like Latin America, like Central to South America, would run like Brazil. Maybe Brazil is the only odd one out that runs the school year from January to December, you know?
We are the only ones, yeah.
We follow the calendar year for our school year.
What is your favorite singer or band or Alex?
For me, I don't have one. Because I like pop music, pop rock, and rock music, but I also like classic music. But I like usually old school stuff, you know. Thanks to my teenager students, I get to know about the Harry Styles and Taylor Swift's of life. So that's why I teach teenagers, so I cannot become like an old stuffy museum piece that only listens to Led Zeppelin and the Doors, you know?
Speaking of what music, yeah, actually in Southeast Asia, I give Spotify Premium and YouTube Premium, yeah, for the instructors. Yeah. Will you interested? Like, if you, I will arrange for that. Is it Spotify popular in Latin America?
Very.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I will give. I think YouTube is popular everywhere. Yeah? So I will not ask about that. I will arrange for that. Benefit. What is your favorite band or singer, Rebecca?
I have a couple, but I really, really love Coldplay.
That's my guess, because I always like play Coldplay concert in Sao Paulo, and it's really great. Like,
yeah, I was there.
They have like many concerts, but I think in Sao Paulo is one
I'm
of
so
the.
jealous right now.
Did you watch the concert in Sao Paulo?
I was there live in the concert in Sao Paulo. Yeah, it was so cool.
2017.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Now they're coming back again in October.
Oh yeah. Wow.
But I'm not going. No, because it's double the price it was in 2017. So.
Yeah, but at
I'm
least
not
once in life, yeah.
Yeah, once in a lifetime was already good for me.
Coldplay never come to Indonesia, but they ever have concert in Singapore. But on that time, I'm still like students in college. Yeah, I don't have money to do that. Currently, I have some money, but they don't have plan to visit Southeast Asia again. But yeah, I will wait. But I'm sure maybe sometime.
It's worth it. It's a concert that's totally worth it.
Are international concerts for these famous bands like really expensive, like in Mexico and Ecuador and Indonesia? Because here in Brazil, it's like insane how expensive they are, you know?
What is how much the ticket for this October?
One minimum wage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's around 1,000 reais, 1,200 reais. One ticket.
Or maybe so I can ask Deepak is one of our CEO. Maybe
but if you convert in dollars, it's cheap. Yes, $200.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's also the price when they have concert in Singapore.
Yeah, the problem is that our coin is very devalued, so it's very expensive for us. Yeah.
Maybe I have to conduct quizzes training in Brazil, and I have to attend the.
Yeah. Good. You just have to learn Portuguese.
The ticket will be reimbursed by quizzes. But anyway,
you just have to learn Portuguese, Omar.
Yeah.
Guys, I took a little photo of us doing the training. Can I post it on Instagram and tag you?
Yeah, sure. If others mind.
Just send me, like, if you want to be tagged on the photo, just send me your Instagram account so I can tag you on it.
How about you, Genesis? What is your favorite band singer?
I see you, Rebecca. I don't know who is. Genesis is yours. GN_sis 2000.
Yes,
that you. Okay, cool.
Which one you, Genesis? Yeah.
I'm going to send it to the chat. Give me just a sec.
On the Zoom chat or WhatsApp chat?
In the WhatsApp chat.
No, I can't find it. No, before that, what is your favorite singer or band? Genesis.
Language artist. Okay, cool.
Umar.
Well, I listen to a lot of types of music, but I think that one of my favorite genders are K-pop. I think that's why I love Korean food and Korean culture so much, especially Stray Kids.
It's very typical for a young girl, yeah, like they really love people. Like when you start,
My
my
daughter is 8 years old and she loves K-pop.
I think it's very typical for young girl. I think like maybe 90% younger they love K-pop. I think in every world, I think in every country. Yeah, mostly in Indonesia. Indonesia, they're very crazy. Like it can be said like you can have anything in Indonesia, but you cannot have people. If someone like gives some hate speech, yeah, in social media about BTS or any boy band from Korea, their fans will fight you. So hard.
It's not very popular to enjoy K-pop there in Indonesia.
Yeah. But the K-pop also they never. But just couple months ago, I think one of quite popular boy band from K-pop, but it is not BTS. They have concert in Indonesia and the stadion is really full because yeah, they have really many fans, you know. Anyway, Jose, do you have any favorite singer, boy band, or boy band? It's from Korea. Singer, band, or others perhaps? I think Jose has problem with the camera. Okay, so see you tomorrow. But Rebecca cannot attend tomorrow, yeah, because you have class, yeah. But
I'll
that's
be in
fine.
classes. Yeah, I'm in class all day tomorrow and Friday.
Okay, that's fine. We can see the
recording, and I'll be on the chat on the group.
Yeah. Tomorrow is about extra content, yeah. Like Viet meme, integrate to Google Classroom or other mess, and then yeah, other extra features. Not really like important for daily usage, but yeah, as instructors, actually we should know like about team mode.
Cool.
So, see you tomorrow. Have you take the pictures of us, Alex, or maybe we want to like give some post?
I have taken the picture already, and I'm already working on the post. So watch this space
post again, and I will post on the group.
You want another one?
Yeah, another one. No.
Okay, wait.
Use this one. I don't know. Oh yeah. No. We can use print screen, Alex. It is better than.
Wait, it was on the video. Okay, teachers, say whiskey or cheese. There.
You can drop your phone, Alex. I can take the screenshot. You don't need to do that. I think you freeze, Alex.
She froze. Okay. There you go.
You don't need to use your phone. I will take screenshot and I will post to the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Cool.
No, she left. I mean, okay. She misunderstand my message. Okay. See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye. Thank